Hi LEGO fans! It's Thursday the 18th of December, and what could be more therapeutic than a thoroughly thrilling Thursday of tiny plastic gifts? After today, there are only 6 doors remaining between us and Christmas Eve. I can almost smell the mince pies from here. Yesterday, City absolutely smashed it with the exclusive Christmas tree costume kit. They took 6 points for gift of the day, plus the festive bonus point. As things stand in the race for Advent Calendar of the Year 2025, Frozen is in last place with 47 points. Friends are in 5th with an 8-point advantage and 55. They're followed by City in 4th with 59 points. Minecraft is 3rd with 67, and with 3 more points, that's 70, Star Wars is in 2nd place. Harry Potter remains in 1st place with a diminishing gap and 76 points. We have another round of Advent atrocities trembling behind those cardboard doors, so let's go ahead and start cracking those open. And so we're starting off this thrilling Thursday where we left off yesterday. This is of course Minecraft, and we are going for door number 18. We are so close to the end. Let's punch this open, and what do we have today? We got another one of these little biome things. What is that? Yeah, I see we've got some greenery. Is it a house, maybe? You know what? I'm really not sure. Let's put this together and I'll try and piece out what this is meant to be. And so from Minecraft, we start out this thrilling Thursday with a micro-scale village house. Judging by the white roof, this looks like it comes from a snowy biome. I would tell you a roof joke, but it would go over your head. The roof on my house is like the Colorado River, full of rafters. Outside, providing some greenery, we find a micro-scale bush. It sits in front of double windows, neatly constructed from stacked plates on their side. The tan right-angled tile makes up a footpath around the house, and then we have this pale blue feature. Is it ice, or has Steve got himself a hot tub? It's a fairly nice looking gift, and I like that it's set on a perfect square. Very modular. But will this tiny dwelling be big enough to compete for top honours today? Let's see what magic the boy wizard can conjure up. So a bit of a meh start from Minecraft. Let's see if the boy wizard can do anything better. Let's punch open door number 18, and I'm realising I can't go back and do this again because I've already stabbed the door. But what we have today, oh, that is quite nice. That's Skele-Gro. Just slight diversion here. Bear with me. I actually have one of these on my little display behind me, and that is quite nice. That is quintessentially Harry Potter. Good for regrowing bones, and yeah, that's quite a nice thing. I particularly like the printed round brick there. That is good. So let's put this together and see if it'll grow a few points for Harry. And so from LEGO Harry Potter, we have a brick-built bottle of Skele-Gro. It's the bone-regenerating potion famously used to regrow Harry's arm bones after the incompetent Gilderoy Lockhart removed them. Now of course, dogs can't see your bones, but cats can. Some people find skeletons disturbing, but I find them a calming influence. Nothing gets under their skin. Speaking of bones, my leg is deeply anti-religious. It's a blasphemer. This is a really nice thing, but not without flaws. The standout feature of this gift is the printed round brick. There is an obvious grammar mistake with no period or full stop after the W. Skele-Gro was invented by Linfred of Stinchcombe. Nowadays it's manufactured by Rubens Winnicus and Company, hence RW and Company. Most of the bottle is made up of stacked round plates. Alternating 2x2s and 1x1s give it nice texture. The bottle top is of course made of a signature skull on top of a pearl gold cone element. This is a really nice thing, and very much on theme for Harry Potter. The only downside is that grammatical mistake on the bottle. Will this bone of contention cost Harry Potter a few points, or will this gift help him Skele-Grow his lead? Let's go see what the Heartlake City Mafia has cooked up. So a pretty impressively themed gift from Harry Potter. We are moving on to the LEGO Friends, who definitely could use to gain a few points. So let's see what we got behind door number 18, and it's a mini doll day. I'm not sure who that is because they don't tell us the names anymore, but I will find out. So we've got the traditional pairing of a mini doll. Looks like a pretty good mini doll actually. Oh, the legs are printed with snow, and that matches the torso. I don't know whether that's a new element, but yeah, this is a good looking thing. Obviously this sleeping bag is a bit meh, but let's put this character together, figure out who she is, or they are, and yeah, we'll go from there. And so from LEGO Friends, after a little research, I present Nova complete with sleeping bag. Nova is a gamer, hence the game controller design on her pajamas. The design portrays a personified game controller, complete with Santa hat. The blue metallic printing is especially jazzy. This festive gamer girl reminds me of the time I got so angry playing a game on my PC that I smashed the keyboard. I just lost control. I was resisting getting a gaming console, but last year I got an Xbox for my wife. Best trade ever. As well as a Santa hat wearing game controller, Nova's pajamas are festooned with festive snow. Best of all, the frosty precipitation continues onto the pajama bottoms. Nova is the first of this year's mini dolls to have a new and exclusive torso print, and also new and exclusive matching legs. I love the curly or wavy hair, which almost has a surfer aesthetic. The facial printing is also really nicely done. Nova has brought along her own sleeping bag, this time in purple and white. These aren't particularly exciting, but I do like the consistency of the sleepover theme. Nova is a great looking mini doll, and the addition of the sleeping bag is a welcome bonus. Will Nova be able to game the system and get a few points for LEGO Friends? Or is it already game over, man? Game over? We'll find out a little later in the video. So a pretty decent gift from LEGO Friends. I'm sure the Frozen team are hanging their heads in despair, but they have a chance to do something good today, so let's hope we find something magical behind here that won't freeze our hearts. And what do we have? Oh dear, we're building Arendelle Village again. Yeah, we got a little house of some description. Actually, that is a really nice element. There are some of these almost like frosted blue pieces, like crystals. You can see it on the picture here. So that is quite nice. Those are nice elements to get, but it's a house. And I don't know whether this is a specific house from Arendelle, but in any case, let's literally build this and we'll figure out what to do with the scoring. And so from the Frozen calendar, we have yet another tiny generic Arendelle house. Shall we move on to LEGO City? Oh, alright then, we'll talk about this one. Last year, I completely redid my entire house with mirrors. It really reflects who I am. While it may not be exciting, the appearance of this build is not too bad. The main part of the house is made out of light bright orange bricks with a white pitched roof. There's a little annex or shed at the side, and a particularly nice satin metallic blue piece. The tiny 1x1 jewel reminds me of the fake diamond I got my wife last year. It was a carbon copy. It's not a rare element, but I love the iridescent shimmering blue. Like a previous example of these Arendelle houses, the main accommodation has both a front and also a back door. I guess the snowy roofs technically make this festive, but is it exciting enough to take home a few points? Let's see what City has behind door number 18. Our penultimate calendar today is LEGO City, who are coming off the back of the epic Christmas tree kid yesterday. Let's see if they can keep that standard going. We all know they can't, because you can't have an epic minifigure every day. I do dream of that calendar, but it hasn't arrived yet, so let's punch this open and see what we have to judge. And we have a toy truck by the looks of it, which is... it's okay, it's filler, it'll maybe go around a Christmas tree at some point, but let's put this together and see if it can carry away a point or two. Well, if you thought the gift from Frozen was uninspired, LEGO City said hold my beer. Today we have a yellow and red toy truck. I once got hit by a truck delivering omega-3 supplements. Thankfully I only sustained super fish oil injuries. A truck delivering Microsoft software overturned in my town last week, or at least that's the word on the street. I excel at these jokes. Now it would be easy to dismiss this as a yellow and red toy truck, but that wouldn't be giving it full credit. This is of course a LEGO store delivery truck. There is of course a driver's cab at the front, and the wheels are made up of minifigure roller skates. Not quite an 18-wheeler, but you get the idea. Now if this were a custom printed part with the LEGO logo, it would be a whole different ballgame. As it stands, it's a fairly generic toy truck. As a fairly generic toy truck which doesn't really scream LEGO, this 8-wheeled 16-wheeler could be driving into trouble. And bringing it home in the daily smackdown of advent calendars, we have LEGO Star Wars. Let's see if we can find something that's going to help them beat Harry Potter. And what do we have today? Well, this is interesting. I'm guessing it's some kind of array of paints, maybe for spraying droids. And then we've got a random head shoved in the top and some tiles, round tiles, round trans tiles. Yeah, this is clearly going to fit together with the stuff we got in previous days, although we're not going to do that because we judge every gift on its own merit. It's an interesting looking thing. It does seem to be themed to the Droidsmith workshop, so let's put this together and we shall judge it accordingly. From LEGO Star Wars, we have some kind of shelving unit, complete with spare parts and paint canisters. Personally, I enjoy painting wildlife, but the rabbits leave hair on my rollers. Somebody once painted Procrastinator on the side of my house. When I find out who it was, their years are numbered. Of course, Tina Turner's greatest joy was decorating her home, but she always used second-hand emulsion. As prophesized a few days ago, we have another part of Babu Frick's workshop. There's a convenient connection point so you can hook this up with other installments. And because multi-day gifts should never end, there's yet another connection point on the other side. As you'd expect to find in any workshop, Babu Frick has a selection of paints. These are ideal for repairing droids or hiding the fact that you've stolen them. Above the paint canisters on the higher shelf, we find 2 crates of more spare parts. I'm starting to wonder if we might have enough parts to build another battle droid. Although this is clearly advent calendar filler, it's not a bad looking thing. In fact, when we snap the tool bench, tool rack, and whatever this thing is together, we might end up with a decent multi-day gift on Christmas Eve. Ultimately, we're only a few days from Christmas and Star Wars gave us a shelf. Will this storage solution store up enough points to keep Star Wars in the hunt? I think it's about time we found out. And so we have all 6 terrific Thursday treasures from behind door number 18 of every LEGO advent calendar. From Minecraft, we got a micro village house with snowy roof, Harry Potter brewed up a bottle of Skele-Gro, and friends introduced us to festive gamer Nova with her brilliant pajamas. Frozen vomited up another Arendelle house, and City delivered a toy truck. Finally, Star Wars got into organisational mode with a shelving unit. But which of these gifts deserves to spend Christmas gaming with Nova in her festive pajamas, and which deserves to get run over by City's toy truck and left for spare parts on the Star Wars shelving unit? Let's award some points! In last place, earning a single solitary point of shame, is LEGO City. Just one custom printed block would have put this in a different league. 5th place and 2 points goes to Frozen for another Arendelle house. The dual piece is nice, but not nice enough to make this good. 4th place and 3 points goes to Minecraft for the micro village house. It's not great, but I think it's slightly better than Frozen's effort. 3rd place and 4 points goes to Star Wars for the workshop shelves. They're going to need to step things up if they want to catch Harry Potter. 2nd place and 5 points goes to Harry Potter for the beautiful Skele-Gro bottle. That means in 1st place earning 6 points for LEGO Friends, it's Nova and her sleeping bag. Now of course we have a festive bonus point to award. Based on this selection of gifts, it's a no-brainer. Nova's pajamas with a gaming controller wearing a Santa hat is not just festive, it's festive with style. The bonus point goes to LEGO Friends. But do you agree with today's scores? Do I deserve to be run over by the LEGO City truck for not overlooking the lack of the LEGO logo? Or am I likely to need Skele-Gro after receiving the consequences for not giving the boy wizard first place? As always, please use the comments to let me know what you thought of today's scoring. I do read all of the comments, they do sometimes make a difference, and I respond to as many people as I possibly can. Now we get to the moment you've all been waiting for. How have today's scores affected the spreadsheet of truth? Remaining in a pit of despair with 49 points is the Frozen calendar. Taking a kicking after receiving the point of shame is LEGO City in 5th with 60 points. A really strong day has allowed Friends to leapfrog City, and they now have a 2-point advantage in 4th with 62 points. Holding steady in 3rd position with 70 points is Minecraft, and losing a little ground in 2nd place with 74 points is LEGO Star Wars. That means the boy wizard retains his 1st place position, 7 points clear with 81 points. It looks like the boy wizard has a bye as we go into day 19, but there's still plenty of work for the other calendars to do. I will of course be back on Friday with every door number 19 from every LEGO advent calendar. So thanks a million for joining me today, stay safe, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow for a fantastically fabulous or fearfully feeble Friday.